Hello everyone, Silent here, and welcome back to another Bugrock of the Week episode. Today we're going to be taking a look at 8 very small, although very annoying bugs on the Bedrock edition of Minecraft. These are bugs that you wouldn't quite notice until they pop up, and then you're like, oh, that's a bug. It kind of ruins immersion, it messes up things that you're dealing with and working with in the game, and overall it's just kind of annoying. It gets under your skin and it just kind of bothers you in general. So of course these bugs range from everything from technical builds to actually like building and placing blocks over to villager tech, and even things that are kind of like outside of the game itself as well. So quite a variety of small bugs in today's video. So 2 quick notes before we hop into the bugs in this video. 1, sorry for not uploading this series for a couple of weeks. The previous episode of this series was getting to the far lands in survival mode, and well, quite frankly, it's just kind of hard to top that. So it's like kind of looking for bigger things to do. There's no real bigger bugs than that. So go enjoy that video and enjoy this video as well. And also, down in the description of the video is going to be bug reports for all of the bugs in today's video. If you want to see any of these things fixed in the future, you can visit the description, click on those links, and then upvote the bug reports. That'll let the developers know that you want to see these things fixed, and then hopefully they have a better chance of fixing them in the future. So the first bug has to do with when you first fire up the game, it is going to revert your skin either to Steve skins or to the most recent marketplace skin that you have put on. So basically every time I load up the game, I get transformed back into a Rancor, which I know is ugly, but it's a lot more ugly than like a zombie pigman. This is beautiful, this is amazing. And honestly, everybody that I know is just extremely annoyed by this bug because everyone I know uses custom skins. You can choose your own skin pressing this button right here, and like it's a great feature. But every single time you load up the game, you have to switch your skin back. It might seem like kind of a small thing, you know, just 1, 2, and 3 clicks. Well, I guess 4 actually, but still, it is a really annoying thing to have to do. So the real kicker with this bug is that when you try and load up a world, oftentimes it'll give you a little screen saying that your skin is not compatible for multiplayer, even though the skin like defaulted you to this and the game wanted you to wear this. It doesn't want you to wear it in game, and then like it'll still let you log into the game, but it gives you an extra menu to press, and it's just not fun. It's not good. Nothing about this is not annoying. It's all extremely annoying. So this next one is universally hated because not only is it completely pointless, it's also like just the most annoying thing in the world. So anytime that you travel from one dimension to another, you'll get this message in the upper left: press T return or control or D-pad right to open chat. Now that might not seem so bad, but like, do you know how much you travel from one dimension to another in this game? Why can I, oh, there's a parrot on me. I don't want the parrot, go away, I'm trying to make a video, jeez. I don't want you to go away, parrot. But you know what's more annoying than parrots? Press T return, D-pad, open chat. It's just bad, okay? It happens literally every time. It's just bad. It even happens when you go to the end dimension as well. That's pretty terrible looking. YouTube is gonna make that look just the worst. Why am I getting more portal noises? So you get it when you're coming out of the end dimension as well. Literally nothing about this is good. It spams your chat every single time. You just get tons of these messages. And the best part is that you even get these messages on mobile devices as far as I'm aware, and nothing about this message is like relevant to mobile. Moving on to something slightly less infuriating, but just as infuriating. Normally you can just place down a whole bunch of minecarts in a row like this and nothing will happen. They'll be totally fine. Nothing can ever go wrong at all with this particular situation. However, since the most recent updates, there is a new bug, which is actually pretty infuriating when you're trying to make a whole bunch of Minecart Unloaders, and this has to do with minecarts in the actual northwest directions just like completely nudging each other for no actual reason. None of these powered rails are powered. These guys are just giving each other momentum. It's basically just a free energy machine, and nothing you do will stop these guys from moving and grooving, and they just can't stop this feeling. I mean, come on, they just literally will not stop. They won't go in. There's nothing you can do about this. it doesn't stop. So again, this happens in the north and south directions as well, and there's not really anything you can do to stop these minecarts moving and grooving, moving all over the place, just being weird in general. So again, that is facing south, and this one is facing north. We already saw that demonstration, and this is particularly annoying when you're trying to make a big farm such as a, sugarcane farm or a kelp farm or like a bamboo farm or something, where you just need a ton of minecart unloaders, and the guys will just not stop nudging each other, making it so that your hopper minecarts won't actually empty out of items. So then you start losing drops from your farm, getting all kinds of laggy, and it basically just completely breaks minecart unloaders. So this next one is probably one you won't notice unless you have a raid farm and you're also familiar with the mechanics of the Java edition of Minecraft. But basically this has to do with the actual hero of the village effect that you get for actually defeating a raid in a village. As you can see, we have the hero of the village effect right now, and that is going to give us discounts when we actually try to trade with a villager. So as you can see right here, we have my advanced raid farm with 4 different villages. If we move around this farm, we'll actually get 4 different hero of the village effects, which is slightly strange. And on Bedrock Edition, the hero of the village effect only applies to the actual village that you defeated the raid in, which prevents us from, say, going down to the bottom of the farm and then going off to a trading hall to get better prices. So if you're quick enough, you might be able to do like 1 trade, as you can see, with the hero of the village effect, but that's going to run out extremely quickly, and then you won't be able to get your good prices anymore. It's very strange, and how it should work is the hero of the village effect should act like any other effect, and it should work for all villagers and all villages in the entire world, giving you the best prices. On the topic of villager trades, you will never actually be able to get a librarian villager to trade you trident enchantments, meaning that you'll never be able to buy Riptide or channeling or, loyalty from a librarian villager. They simply do not sell those books. They should sell them. They should sell every kind of enchantment book in the entire game, but it's simply not in there. They just don't have those things in their inventories, or they just really hate tridents. The world may never know. But yeah, if you're trying to make a full-blown trading hall with every single type of enchantment book, yeah, you're not going to get those trident enchantments because they do not sell them. And one more thing about the actual villager trading on the Bedrock Edition is that it's actually a little bit broken and a tiny bit unbalanced. So basically it takes way more trades to actually level up your villagers to the next level and unlock their next batch of trades than it really should. And also the amount of experience that they give you per trade also is not as much as it should be. So overall, the entire system is kind of a little bit unbalanced and a little bit broken as well. FoxyNoTails is the one that actually figured out this entire thing. He crunched the numbers, he compared everything to Java Edition and how the mechanics should, in theory, play out in survival, and he made an entire video on this bug and this entire issue. If you like this series or the videos that I make, you'll definitely enjoy his channel and that video of his as well. I would highly encourage you to check that out, and also subscribe to FoxyNoTails as well, because why not? He makes some really good videos and he's worth subscribing to. A question for you is, what do all of these items on my hotbar have in common? Well, all of these have the old placing mechanics. So back in the early days of Minecraft, it used to be that you needed to place fence gates and, pumpkins and jack-o'-lanterns and all those things on top of a block. As you can see, we can't just place it mid-air against this wall, even though I'm clicking like a madman over here. But this was actually changed in Java Edition 1.13, which I don't know if you're keeping track. That came out actually a while ago, and these mechanics have not been transferred over to Bedrock Edition. Now on Java, you can actually place these things wherever you want. You don't need a block underneath them to actually place them. You can place them completely mid-air, and it's super nice. And building with these things is extremely annoying because you have to pillar up and then place them and then tear down your little pillar, and it just doesn't make any sense. It would be nice if our placing mechanics got updated. So this next one is pretty similar and might seem like a total nitpick, but that's exactly basically what this video is all about, nitpicking the small bugs. So the actual clicking mechanics of the iron trapdoors and iron doors are the old mechanics as well. So as you can see, if you click on them, it actually acts as if you're like trying to open the door. Same goes for the trapdoor. The game thinks that you're trying to open it instead of trying to place a block against it. Even if we're trying to, place a block right there, it still thinks we're trying to open it. If we want to place a block against these things, we have to actually crouch, and then we can actually place the items, which is a little bit strange. That is the old mechanics. This has since been removed. You'll never have like the trying to open animation because of course you cannot open these. You can only ever place blocks against them. So what do you guys think about the bugs in this episode? Let me know your thoughts down below, and if you have any particularly annoying bugs you'd like to share with us, please do let me know down in the comment section as well, and you might be featured in the next episode of Bugrock of the Week. But otherwise, that is going to do it for today's video. I do hope that you guys have enjoyed. If you have, then do consider sharing around this video so that other people can enjoy it too. If you're new here and you want to see more episodes like this in the future, of course, be sure to subscribe. And otherwise, I will see you guys down in the comment section and in the next one. Thanks again for watching. And then there was silence.